So we're staying in Washington, D.C. and staying at the Canopy. And I think there's like several, or at least like 2 Canopy hotels in Washington, D.C. And we're staying at the one called, I have to get this out, it's Canopy by Hilton, Washington, D.C. Embassy Road. And this one is on 1600 Rhode Island Avenue Northwest. So just so you know, so you don't get confused, that's the one we're staying at. So we stayed here for 2 nights already, and we're checking out tomorrow.
And we're in room 203 with 2 queen-size beds, and it's pet friendly.
Yes, and you know, every time I go search for hotels, most of the time I am traveling with my dog Kuma, especially when I'm on road trips, which I'm on right now. So I knew that Canopy was dog friendly. We've actually stayed at another Canopy in Austin, and we really loved our experience there. So I thought this Canopy would be great too. I'm also a gold member of Hilton, so I wanted to stay at a Hilton hotel because I had points that I could use, so I used all my points for this place. It was close enough to the main area of DC where all the museums and memorials are, so it's not quite walking distance, but you know, it's a short Uber ride over. And we've actually driven a couple mornings over there too, because the parking situation is great in the morning. You can find parking pretty easily if you go early, like 8-ish, and that was only like, what, a couple miles from here. Or you can ride a bike, you could ride a scooter. They have an in-between as well. Oh, even like public transportation, they're really good with too. There's like a metro system, there's, you know, buses. So lots of options to get around in DC, which I love.
All right, so let's get
right into it.
Let's give a tour of the room.
So to start off, this is, you know, as Candy mentioned, we have 2 queen beds. Beds from Hilton are always comfortable, so I slept really good both nights. I have a stack of pillows here because Candy doesn't want any pillows. She only actually uses 1 pillow. I like to use 2 pillows. And then Kuma has extra pillows. I also make like this barrier for her so that she doesn't fall off the bed. So this is why I have a stack of pillows on my side of the bed. But again, it was very comfortable. Kuma was comfortable too because like she was sleeping on her back last night. And plus I'm sure she was tired, but yeah, she enjoyed this bed as well. This view is not much of a view because like right outside is another building, so you couldn't even like see them right there. There's some woman working on her computer right now, so they could see right in here as well. So we kept this window shut most of the time. I don't think we even opened this up at all. And plus, like, it doesn't even really let any sunlight in anyway because there is like that building, so there's like a, you know, a shade, a shadow. So it doesn't even matter if you open or close it. Here I'm using this area, it's like a table with 2 chairs, but I'm using this whole area to store all my luggage and take out all my stuff. Very handy to have things like this because I have plenty of room to lay all my stuff on. And there's like a big lamp here. Candy's using this kind of as like a coat rack. So we're using like the hangers from the closet over there. And yeah, it is a nice, there's like another side where you can hang stuff on. Here is the coffee area, coffee and ice bucket area. They also have this bottle here where you can fill water with. So just outside our room, they have a water machine and an ice machine, and you can refill
It's filtered water.
Yeah, filtered water in this bottle. So I've been using this for the coffee and for Kuma's water. For coffee, they use Nespresso. I've had several cups already where you can see. We just left everything as is just so you can see how we've been using this room. And then they also have an outlet back here. They have an outlet and then 2 USB ports, but these USB ports were working for me. And then these drawers, let's see, this drawer, oh, this is a safe, a digital safe here. Pretty good size. We never really use our digital safes. And down below, this is actually a fridge. It's like a pull-out fridge. So this is pretty neat. And we just kind of put our whole entire cooler bag in there. Okay, over here is a long working desk and some extra drawers, a chair. Candy used this section to store her luggage. We also like these kinds of like lawn desks too, so we can place our stuff on it. We rarely use it to work on or like use our laptop on. That was great for Candy. On the other side, I put Kuma stuff because Kuma has her stuff as well. There's also outlets back there. So there's 2 outlets and 2 USB ports. I kind of forgot about that actually. And a nice big TV. So Ken usually watches TV. We've been watching the news. Back over here, this is a nightstand that we're both sharing, and each side has their own outlets and USB ports.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the other half of the room. So right when you come in the entrance, there is a really nice large mirror here. They like combined like a floor, like almost like a body length mirror with a little shelf. I love the shelf, obviously, like I'm using like putting my water, my glasses there. We place our keys here if it's not in our wallet. Love that. It's not quite a floor length mirror. We can see it was kind of hard to see my whole outfit, but it's better than not having a mirror at all. I love hotels that place mirrors right in front of the door so you can see, check everything out before you head out. So this area came really in handy with this little built-in shelf in the mirror. I don't know if Crystal mentioned, but there are little lights here on the bed, reading lights. We never used them, but
even know those were the reading lights.
they're hidden so well, like integrated so well into the headboard that you kind of miss it. It looks like it's just like a design feature and not an actual reading light. But yeah, there is a reading light there if you're someone that likes to have a reading light. The thermostat is here, which we haven't even used it, I believe.
It's been off the whole time.
It's been off the whole time. It's been so comfortable in here, even at night without having the AC on or the heater on. It's been like a really very comfortable temperature throughout our stay. And then there is a little closet area, which we are fully using. There's like hooks on the sides here. The reason why I decided to use the hook over there is because if I use this hook, then it kind of like closes everything here and you have to like move things out of the way. And I don't want to do that for Crystal because this is where she places her luggage, because it's like a little luggage rack here. That's what it's meant for. But the great thing about these hooks, and another reason why I wanted to keep my coat on the rack over there where the lamp is because when we were steaming our clothes, we would hang them up here and then use the steamer, the clothing steamer. So these hooks are really, really handy. And there is a drawer which has a clothing steamer, which we have been using, so it's sitting down there. And the hair blow dryer is in here as well. Another shelf down there that we've been storing, you know, our stuff. That is Kuma's bed that we brought ourselves. And is there anything up here? We haven't even opened this up. Oh no, it's just more storage, but hidden. I don't like it when things are covered because I feel like I'm gonna forget it, but it is pretty. I like that design. All right, so the bathroom is really spacious. So right when you walk in, there is a vanity/sink area. I will say they have all of this extra space here. I wish they would have extended this out a little bit because for two people, it's a little bit tight, especially I think for females, if you're someone that, like us, who bring a lot of toiletries. So both of our makeup, well, Crystal hangs her makeup bags. So there is a rack back there where Crystal hangs hers. I'm like, sometimes I bring my hanging toiletry case. It just depends on where we're going. But because I didn't bring my hanging one, I basically placed all my things down here. And the thing is, like, this rack has like holes in between it, or I don't know what you call it, I guess holes. So I didn't want my things to fall in between, so I placed a bag here, and this is kind of where I kept my toiletries. And the reason why I kept my toiletries down there was because when we first checked in, there was water leaking from the faucet here. So everything was getting wet, like all the tissue box was getting wet. So we did call the front desk and let them know. And they actually came up the next morning and fixed it. So they did actually, I didn't even think it was fixable. I thought it was just something that they're gonna have to change out someday when they do renovations, but they actually fixed it, so thank you. But I just ended up keeping my stuff down there anyways because it was already down there. They did provide the magnifying mirror, which I always appreciate this because I have really horrible eyesight. So I do need this when I'm putting on my makeup. It really helps out. And then the mirror, I love mirrors that have the illuminating light because that helps out so much with applying makeup. And they provide plenty of towels, as you can tell. Lots of towels, I love that. And then I love the hand wash. I hate it when it's a bar of soap. I think it's messy. And then like when I wash my hands, like the soap gets in between like the rings, so I hate it. So I love it when it's just liquid hand soap. Okay, so then obviously there's a toilet. I will say the only gripe I have about this area is this toilet paper holder is basically falling apart And this thing kept coming off, or like eventually like it starts like falling like this, see? And then like the toilet paper would fall off and we'd have to, anyways, they need to redo this because it's dying. And the shower, nice and large. I like how, you know, it's what do you call it? I like that as a door. Sliding door, yeah. For some reason, I don't like showers so they kind of don't have a door. It makes me nervous for some reason, like all the water's gonna flow out. Although this had a door, the water did leak a lot. I don't know why. I'm not sure why the water's leaking. It's not like, the shower pressure is actually, in my opinion, I like really strong shower pressure. To me, it was on the weaker side. So I don't know how it's leaking water because I think the water would only come out to here anyways. So, but it's a rain head shower. I love hotels that have handheld showers, especially if you're traveling with a pet. If you need to rinse your pet's paws off or something, you can't do that with a normal shower. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, same brand as the hand wash though. And there's like a little footrest thing there, so it's easy to shave whenever you're taking a shower. Water stayed hot the entire time, back-to-back showers. The only thing I said is like the pressure is a little bit weak for me, but for Crystal it's fine. I just like really strong water pressure.
All right, so that was a tour of our room. You know, like there's some things we liked about it, but other things that were like, well, they could like do this a little bit better.
Yeah, I will say the room is comfortable, but the thing the service outside of the room was kind of funny. I want to say.
It was on and off. Like, so it started from checking in. Actually, right when you drove into the hotel.
We got in around like what time? Was it 8?
It was close to 8 p.m.
It was close to 8 p.m. when we got in.
So it's kind of dark, and we pulled into, you know, the driveway of the hotel, the entrance where you can, you know, go around into. And usually when you park in front of a hotel, there's like some valet, because you have to valet here. So you see, usually there's like a guy, a bellman or something that comes out that greets you and says, hey, would you like to valet? Are you staying here? Welcome to Hilton, whatever. None of that. Like nobody came up to us. So I'm like, okay, what do we do?
But there was a man standing right outside in front of our vehicle. So I thought, is that the bellman? No, but it can't be because he's just standing there staring at us. So, and there's no one else around and there's no other cars around, it's just us. So I'm like, no, that's not the bellman. And I kept thinking that in my head, but Crystal's like, no, I think that is. I'm like, I don't think so. Even as we got out of our car, he was still standing there. So I'm like, no, that's not. That's just a guest here.
Yeah, because he had a name tag. So I mean, I was hesitant too, but I was like, do you work here? And he was like, oh yeah. So I was just like, okay, so I want to valet my car. Do I tell the people inside? And he's like, oh no, you know, he's like, yeah, just tell the people inside and then they'll give me the key and I'll take it up. I'm like, okay. But it's just like he had no introduction, anything. We had to ask him, like kind of pull these like answers out of him. So weird. And then as we're like about to get our stuff out, he's like, oh, did you need any help?
It was so weird. I almost thought maybe he was like, because I've been in this situation before where someone was acting like they were the parking service person and I've gotten scammed before. So I'm like, is he a scammer? Like, is he acting like he works here? But luckily he was working there. But that's how awkward the situation was. Like he really didn't think he worked there.
Yeah, it was so bizarre. You know, then after that, he brought the bell card out and we did our luggage and he helped us out a little bit there. And
he was friendly once he started helping
us. Yeah, very, very friendly. He was a nice guy. Yeah. It was just so weird in the beginning. So I do like their system though of valet service. So we give the key to the front desk and then they give the key to the valet guy and they take the car for us. But I like that system because, you know, when we call for our car or when we like drop it off, we don't have to worry about somebody approaching us and taking our car right away. We just park it, then give our key to the front desk and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll take care of it. You know, I do like that no pressure system of like, we can just take our leisurely time and not feel like, oh my God, I have to hurry up and get out. So they give you like a valet ticket, of course, and when you want to pull when you want your car again, which we needed every morning, you just call them ahead of time to let them know like, hey, we need our car. And each time we called, like our car was already ready when we went out.
So we did have dinner the first night at their bar downstairs. Service there was nice, but again, there was something that's off. The bartender or server, he was working by himself, so it was busy. So I get that he was busy, but it was more like, I could never hear him when he was talking. He had a very like low voice, but he smiled a lot. Very nice, just a little bit, I just felt like everyone here was like a little bit different from like usual hospitality at Hilton's. So that's why. I will say though, shout out to the guy that checked us in, because we were taking pictures of each other and he noticed that and he came over and offered to take photos for us. And we love that because it's so hard for us to get photos together when we're traveling together and there's no one else in our party. So I really appreciated that he did that for us. That was really sweet.
Yeah, and each time we like came back into the hotel and we, you know, he started his shift, he'd like, oh hey, I'm like, oh hey, like we're like buddies, you know. So he was great. I really did like him.
Yeah, so it's really more just the valet was a little bit.
The valet
like,
guy was super weird. So the rest of the stay, I thought was, you know, it was pretty great. Location, like
location's good.
We had a lot of stuff around us, which I liked. You know, walking distance, you can find a lot of eateries.
Yes.
Like the rooftop bar was great. Was it Lady Bird? Yeah. There was also lots of bakeries to the other side within walking distance.
We went to one called like Un Je ne sais quoi. It was like a French bakery. And then we had lunch. I don't know how to say, was it Tate?
Yeah, Tate or something like that.
Like that. Yeah, we just randomly found, like as we were walking, really fresh ingredients, and the atmosphere was so bright and inviting. Really great lunch there. A little bit pricey, but worth it.
And if you're like more of the fast food option and want to get something quick, there was also a Chick-fil-A and a Shake Shack nearby too. So that's another option.
The museums were not far either. They were within like a 2-mile radius, and we always took an Uber to the museums because I'm sure parking there is crazy, so I wouldn't even want to try to park there.
Yeah. We also for the first time rode the bikes that you can rent, you know, through the app. I think it was like Lyft. Oh, no, it wasn't Lyft. Lime. It was Lime that we used to do the bikes. It was a little bit scary going through like the traffic, because we went through rush hour traffic on the bikes. There was lots of cars and people that we had to dodge, but it was also a lot of fun. So if you're gonna try that out, that's an option too, because there is a bike parking station right by the hotel, which is convenient.
Also, the hotel does provide free bike rentals for guests. Unfortunately, when I asked the front desk, 2 out of the 3 bikes they own were destroyed, so they only had one, so it didn't really work out. But also their bikes didn't have a basket, which we need a basket to put our bags, so it worked out anyways that we ended up using the Lime bicycle instead of the one that the hotel provides. Oh,
so for pets, like I said, it's dog friendly here. There's a pet fee for $75 per stay. They didn't provide any like dog beds or bowls or anything. They did have like dog treats up front, but I didn't know about this until I saw one of the guys in the elevator, the front desk guys, and he was actually the normal one. And he was like, hey, did you know that, you know, you can get like a treat for her, like at the front desk? I'm like, no, nobody told me this or even offered it. So I went later and got a treat for her. And they're like, oh yeah, for sure. So they're super friendly about it, but it's like, they don't offer it. It's like, it's again, a little bit off on the service. But very nice. But then there is like a nice grassy area like right in front. There's like a little, like a good patch of grass that the dogs can relieve themselves in.
They also had a local shop downstairs with like all like DC stuff that was made by local artists. So we actually checked out that shop. I might buy something, I don't know. There's so many cute things in there, but I have to like travel back tomorrow. My suitcase is already at its fullest. So I don't know if I can fit anything, but I might get something. I'm still contemplating if I can squeeze something in my suitcase.
All right, I think we've said everything we wanted to say about this place. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.